Dear beloved viewers, welcome back once again to this channel where we bring you the most captivating, heartfelt, and sometimes unbelievable stories from the world of Korean entertainment. Today, we dive into a revelation that has left the entire Hallyu community buzzing with curiosity, speculation, and even admiration. The headline alone already stirs excitement. Rowoon and Park Eun shocked everyone at the press conference with an unexpected announcement. What could it be? Why was the reaction so overwhelming? And what does it mean for their careers, and perhaps even more importantly, their lives? Let's set the scene before we step into the heart of this unfolding drama. Press conferences in the Korean entertainment industry are usually carefully planned, meticulously staged, and timed to perfection. The stars, the production teams, and even the reporters are prepared for specific narratives, questions about roles, the creative process, maybe some lighthearted banter about chemistry between the leads. Rarely do we see unscripted moments that break past the carefully drawn boundaries. But on this particular day, everything changed. Rowoon, the tall, charismatic actor and idol who has stolen hearts with his gentle yet commanding screen presence, walked into the hall with an air that was a little different. Observers noted his slightly tense smile, the way he looked around at the cameras and fans with a deeper sense of thought than usual. Park Eun, radiant as ever, carried herself with the elegance and warmth that has made her one of the most beloved actresses in Korea. Known for her intelligence, her ability to choose groundbreaking roles, and her genuine kindness toward fans, Eun also seemed more reflective than usual. It was as if both stars carried a secret they were about to share. The event began like any other. The host welcomed them, the cameras flashed, and questions about their upcoming project began to flow. Journalists asked Rowoon about his transformation for the role, about his preparation and dedication, and he answered with his usual calm and respectful tone. Park Eun was asked about her choice to once again step into a role that challenges social norms and showcases the versatility of women on screen, and she gave thoughtful answers that displayed her intelligence and grace. Fans watching the live stream from around the world were sending hearts, comments, and emojis, marveling at their visuals and their genuine aura. Everything seemed normal, until Rowoon suddenly paused when asked about what makes this project different. With a glance at Eun, Rowoon took a deep breath. The room fell into an unusual silence. Something about his demeanor told everyone that what he was about to say wasn't part of the prepared script. Then came the words that sparked a tidal wave of emotions. There's something we would like to share with all of you today. It may not be what you expected, but it is important for us to be honest. The reporters instantly leaned forward, fingers poised over keyboards, as the live broadcast audience flooded the chat with question marks and shocked reactions. Eun, with a gentle smile that seemed both nervous and relieved, added, "Yes, this is something that has been with us for quite some time. We didn't know when or how to share it, but we realized that now might be the right moment. Since you've all supported us so much, not just as actors, but as people, we felt it was only fair to let you hear it directly from us." The air was electric. Rumors had circulated before, whispers about their closeness after working together, about their undeniable chemistry both on and off screen. But no one, not even the most daring fan, expected that such a revelation would happen here, at a press conference meant to highlight their drama. And then, with perfect clarity, Rowoon and Eun together made the announcement, one that instantly sent shockwaves through the entire industry. They admitted that they had developed real feelings for each other beyond the cameras. For a moment, time seemed to freeze. Reporters gasped. Fans online sent exploding hearts and crying emojis. Some clapped, some shouted, and many couldn't believe their ears. An actor and actress, both at the peak of their careers, both deeply admired for their professionalism, had just openly acknowledged something that most celebrities keep guarded as a precious secret. And the fact that they did it together, side by side, showed a remarkable level of unity and courage. Rowoon explained further, his voice steady but warm, "We didn't plan this at first. We simply wanted to focus on our work, to create a story that fans could enjoy and relate to. But sometimes, the feelings you portray on screen are too powerful to remain only acting. We grew close, we shared so many moments, and we realized that our bond was no longer just about a project." Eun, always articulate, added, "We know this might be surprising, even shocking. We also know that as public figures, every choice we make is scrutinized. But we wanted to be truthful. We respect our fans too much to hide behind rumors or let others tell our story for us. So, we chose to speak directly today. The press conference became an entirely different event from that point forward. Questions flooded in. How long had they been together? How did they manage to keep it private? What would this mean for their future collaborations? But what stood out more than anything was the visible relief on their faces. It was as though a burden had been lifted, and in that moment, they appeared not as distant stars, but as two human beings bravely admitting that love had found them in the middle of their careers. For fans, reactions were mixed but largely supportive. Many praised them for their courage, for not succumbing to fear or industry pressures. Messages of congratulations filled social media, with hashtags about Rowoon and Park Eun trending worldwide. Clips of the exact moment of their announcement went viral within minutes, spreading across platforms from Twitter to TikTok to Instagram. The sincerity in their voices touched people deeply, reminding everyone that even amidst the glitz and controlled narratives of showbiz, real emotions can never be completely silenced. There were, of course, some voices of worry. Fans who feared how the industry might respond, or how such a revelation could impact their future casting opportunities. Some pointed out the risks of making such a relationship public, considering the pressures from agencies and the harsh scrutiny from media. But even in the midst of these concerns, one sentiment was overwhelmingly clear. Rowoon and Eun had chosen honesty over silence, and for that, many respected them more than ever. Their announcement wasn't just about romance, it was about trust. Trust between them as individuals, but also trust toward their fans who had followed their journeys for years. They didn't know anyone this truth, and yet, by sharing it, they created a bond that felt even stronger. This wasn't the typical PR-driven love story whispered in the dark corners of tabloids. This was raw, unfiltered, and undeniably real. The remainder of the press conference was a whirlwind. Reporters struggled to balance questions about the drama with the burning curiosity about the newly revealed relationship. Rowoon and Eun handled it with maturity and grace, promising that they would continue to prioritize their craft, continue to respect the fans' love, and at the same time, continue to protect the bond they had discovered. Their humility and openness made it clear that this was not a publicity stunt. It was a moment of genuine truth. As the event came to a close, the final gesture between them sealed the hearts of everyone watching. Rowoon, ever the gentleman, reached for Eunbin's hand under the table, and she didn't let go. That small act of togetherness spoke louder than any words could. It was a silent promise that no matter what storms might follow, they were ready to face it together. For the entertainment industry, this press conference will undoubtedly go down in history, not only for the shock factor, but for the rare authenticity it revealed. In a world where celebrities are often forced to craft perfect images, where the line between real and stage blurs, Rowoon and Park Eun reminded everyone that true connection can't always be hidden. Their courage has set a new example for honesty, even when it means stepping into the unknown. So, dear viewers, as we wrap up this extraordinary story, we ask you, what do you think? Are you moved by their honesty? Do you believe this will change the way other stars approach their personal lives? Could this mark the beginning of a new era where Korean celebrities feel freer to express their truths without fear of judgment? Whatever the case, one thing is certain: this moment has already touched countless hearts, including ours. To all of you watching, thank you for joining us once again in this journey through the stories that move, surprise, and inspire. Your support, your comments, and your unwavering love make this channel a place where we can celebrate not just the stars, but the humanity behind them. As always, we send you warm regards, hoping you carry with you the reminder that love, honesty, and courage can create the most unforgettable moments. Stay tuned for more updates, more stories, and more heartfelt revelations. Until then, take care, stay kind, and let's celebrate together the beauty of truth that Rowoon and Park Eun so bravely shared with the world.